Hello my gorgeous plant people, welcome back to Reading Mindfully. My name is Ayana, and today we are not really doing plant related content, but I am going to tell you guys about the Angry Bird situation, so let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So like I said, this isn't really planty related content, but a few of you guys said you wanted to hear about the Angry Bird situation that's going on at my house, and it kind of is a little bit of planty related because it kind of affects, my plants being outside. And let me just tell you how this bird has just terrorized me and Sage. And so I don't know when it started exactly, but I think we've been having this issue for about 2 or 3 weeks now. And so, I was just going about my day, letting Sage outside to go to the bathroom, through the backyard. And out of nowhere, this bird just started swooping down on Sage every time he would go to pee. And so I was like, come on, Sage, go potty. And then the bird would just come out of nowhere and just swoop down on him. And so the bird would either be on one side of my neighbor's balcony, or he would be in a tree that's on the other side. And so he would just swoop back and forth from different points and would just terrorize Sage every time he went to the bathroom. So it just got to the point where, every time I just mention or try to get Sage to go to the bathroom, he would just tremble. And it's really not funny because, I couldn't get him to go to the bathroom, and he was just a nervous wreck. He would just stand next to me and just tremble, and it was just so bad. I tried so many things. I was like, I don't know what to do, because I thought this bird was just had something against us. I was like, I don't do cruelty to animals. Just note that no animals were hurt in the making of this video. But, I don't cruelty to animals. I don't even eat, the meat. I don't even eat meat. So I was like, I don't know what we did to this bird. Sage doesn't bother any nests or anything like that. And so I was like, I really don't know what we did to this bird to just cause this kind of karma to come down on us. But, my mom was like, how you going to let a little bird, terrorize you guys, and you too scared to go outside? And I'll pop up a picture of what the bird looks like. It's a little bird. I mean, it's probably the 10th, not even smaller than a 10th, maybe 100th the size of I am. But that bird scared me too. And my mom was saying how scared we were. But when we went shopping with her one weekend, she didn't even come out of the car to come inside. She was like, oh, come on, let's go, I gotta go to the bathroom. I was like, why don't you go to the bathroom inside? She was like, no, I'm good. So I wasn't the only one who was terrified of this bird, but this bird took us there. I was like, I don't know what to do. She was like, well, her and my grandma was like, why don't you get the broom and shoo it away every time he comes after you and Sage. And so I tried that. I probably was looking like a crazy person out in the backyard, going like this with the broom, trying to swat this bird away. And he was swooping. I was kind of scared that I was going to get my eyes pecked out or something. And then, so that didn't work. And they was like, well, try spraying it. When birds kind of act up, you spray it with water. So I was trying that. That wasn't working. That made me more nervous than having the broom. I felt way more secure with the broom than the spray bottle. So that didn't work. And so I had the genius idea of taking Sage down the side of the building to go to the bathroom, because we live on the corner. And so at the first, I think it worked for 3 times, and then the bird got smart and started following us down the side of the building. So I was like, this ain't gonna work. The last time we went out there to go down the side of the building, the bird literally chased us down the side of the building. You would have thought Sage's behind was on fire the way he took off and ran. And I was like, so then I was kind of panicking. I was like, well, where is he going? And so I went around the front of the building, and there he was, just sitting on the he he was sitting on the front porch, waiting for me to let him in. And I was like, we can't live like this. I don't know what's happening. And I was like, I need to call somebody. I was like, who should I call? And I was like, ask my mom. I was like, I'm about to call the maintenance people. And my mom was like, don't call those maintenance people. They probably going to think you're crazy. And I was like, but I need to call somebody. SPCA, SWAT. Somebody needs to come get this bird, because it was like harassing us at that point. Like, there was like a couple days where I would, just be watering the plants, and the bird was sitting out. Like, if this is my window, the bird was perched like this, just looking in the window. And I was just like, I feel like I was being harassed by this bird. He would hop out on the grass and just look straight in the window and just sit there. And I'm just like, what kind of chemicals or things is in this water or whatever, that this bird has the enhanced intelligence to stand there and just stare in the window? Like, I was really scared for a minute. I was like, there's got to be somebody I can call to come get this bird. And so my friend came over like a week or so ago, and he was like, it's something going on out here. It's got to be something. So he went out there, and he saw that the bird was like building nests out, in my rafters or whatever. So he was like poking it, and nothing was harmed. There was no eggs or anything in there. But we took the nest down, and then, the bird was just like looking at us from the yard. At that point, the bird was leaving us alone. But then he was like chirping, like he didn't want to come in, because I think, he got smart and was like, yeah, you can't stay here. But he was like on the yard bouncing around, and I was like, okay, so maybe he won't come back up here. But then, when I made that video about moving my plants outside, I noticed that little bird was building another nest. And I was like, I don't understand. I don't want you here. You are a menace, you're aggressive, and you scare me. And so I got an email from my apartment complex the other day. Apparently, I'm not the only one that's been dealing with this issue, and people have been putting in work requests to get these birds and, take care of the nest. But I'm so glad I'm not the only one that's dealing with this issue, because I really thought that me and Sage were being personally attacked by a bird this big. And I was like, I can't live like this. Like, me and Sage can't even go out back and, just enjoy the yard. We used to run around, and I would play with him, and we run till he gets tired. But now he just don't even want to go out back in the yard. Like, when I made that video, put my plants outside, and he was standing right there on the patio, that's as far as he goes in the backyard now. He doesn't even go outside, sniff around in the grass. He doesn't pee out in the yard. In fact, when I drop him off at my mom's house in the morning, he holds his poo until he gets to my mom's house. He won't even go to the bathroom at the house anymore. And, when I tell him to go to the bathroom, when we take him, when I get him to go to the bathroom in the morning, he still wants to go out the front door. So, I think even if this bird situation gets resolved, it'll be a long time before Sage goes to the bathroom in the backyard. And I don't even know if I could blame him, honestly, but it's just a shame that this has been going on for like almost a month or so. And I don't know, we just had an influx of birds. I don't know if it's global warming or what, but we've had an influx of birds. I've been hearing them out there. I think he called his little buddies. And so, yeah, that's the Angry Bird story, and hopefully we get it taken care of. I think they did get the third nest that was up there, because I did put in that ticket, and he came today, because I was like, you need to come get this bird. But yeah, so that's my story about the little aggressive angry bird that's been haunting me and Sage. And like I said, hopefully it gets taken care of. But guys, he was scaring my baby. Sage is sensitive. He can't take all this hostility. It's not good for him. But yeah. If you guys have any issues with any pests or anything, please put in the comments below so that way me and Sage can feel better about ourselves. But as always, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching my videos, liking and subscribing, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.